There was a time I thought I'd know by now what I was meant to hold or leave behind. I kept waiting for the moment to arrive, like it would knock politely on my life. But the days came quietly instead, one after another, unannounced. And I learned their shape by living them, not by asking what they were about. I made mistakes that didn't feel like lessons, just small turns that didn't quite return. Nothing tragic, nothing to confess, just places where I let myself learn. Sometimes I feel younger than I should, other times older than I planned. It changes depending on the hour and how loosely I'm holding my hand. If I pause now, it's not from hesitation, it's just the pace that feels most true. I don't need to prove I'm moving forward, I'm still moving through. The mirror doesn't ask me many questions, it mostly listens when I pass. I nod back like we're in agreement about letting certain answers last. I don't regret the way I took my time, or the way I didn't rush to choose. I lived it the only way I could, and that feels like something I can use.
Don't ask much from the morning, just that it shows up clean, that the coffee tastes like itself and the light finds a table. I used to reach for answers like they owed me something back. Now I let them pass by if they don't slow down. There's a comfort in the ordinary that took me years to trust. Nothing shining, nothing promised, just enough to stand on. Lost a few beliefs I held too tightly. They left without making a sound once I stopped needing them. What stayed was quieter, but it didn't leave. It just learned how to hold me without asking for proof. Some days I still wonder what all this is for. Then the question settles and I keep going anyway. I don't need to name it or tell it where to stand. It's there when I'm paying attention, and that's been enough. We don't talk the way we used to. There's less explaining now. You hand me what I'm reaching for before I know I need it. We've worn the words thinner than they were at the start. They still work fine, they just don't shine as much. I know the sound of your steps when you're tired. Know the pause you take before you sit down. We don't mark the time anymore. No dates, no looking back. We just notice when the light changes, or when the room feels full. There were days we leaned harder, days we didn't lean at all. It all counts the same now that we're still here together. Ooh, sometimes I wonder what we'd say if we met each other now. Probably nothing special, probably just enough. It isn't romance or disappointment either. It's something steady. I learned how to stay quiet. I don't tell anyone about it. There's no good way to explain. But when the night comes in gentle, I'm glad you're still here.
The days are short right now. They don't pretend to be more. They come, they leave their mark and close the door. I don't feel like promising myself anything, not this early in the year. I'd rather learn how to listen to what's already here. There's a strength in beginning quietly without asking to be seen. January teaches that well in the spaces between. I make my way through small decisions, what to hold, what to delay. Nothing feels urgent enough to take this moment away. I don't need the year to be different, just honest and slow. If something grows from that, I'll know. If I hum now, it's steady and plain, not reaching for proof, just a sound that reminds me being here is enough.
I didn't choose the heavier parts, they just came my way. One by one, without asking if I had the room. Someone had to stay steady, someone had to remember how things were done when no one else felt like it. I learned to speak carefully, not because I was afraid, but because words last longer than you think they will. There were nights I stayed awake, not worried, just alert, listening for what might be needed before it made a sound. I didn't feel brave and I didn't feel trapped. I just did what was in front of me and went on from there. Some things I wanted faded, some things I never named, but there's a balance in it somewhere I've come to understand. I don't talk about sacrifice, it sounds larger than it was. Most of it felt ordinary once I stopped keeping count. If I look tired sometimes, it's not from regret, it's just the weight of being useful for as long as I've been. I had an idea how it would go. Nothing fancy, just a steady line from where I stood. I didn't expect the shift, so quiet I almost missed it. Like a thought changing halfway through a sentence. Things didn't fall apart, they just rearranged. And I had to learn new ways of standing still. I spent some time resisting, out of habit, not anger, holding on to what I knew, because it knew me back. But change doesn't argue, it waits you out until the effort of staying costs more than moving on. I didn't win or lose anything that I can't name. I just found myself somewhere else. And once I stopped comparing, it didn't feel so wrong. Just different enough to require attention. Now when I think about plans, I hold them looser, not because they fail, but because they change anyway.
He didn't notice when the day slowed down. It had to happen somewhere between things. The light stopped leaning so hard on the walls and settled into itself again. I stayed where I was, didn't reach for much, let the moment pass through me plain. There's a kind of comfort in not deciding, in letting the air remain. I used to think being alone meant something, like it needed a reason or name. But now it feels more like an understanding. if I hum, it's just to feel the sound come back to me, soft and slow, like proof I'm still here in my own life, and not somewhere I don't know. Evening comes without ceremony, no questions, no need to pretend. I sit with myself the way I've learned to, like a friend I don't have to entertain. I stayed longer than I meant to. The light had already changed. I could feel the dazing out without asking anything of me. You were talking from the other room, not saying much, just there. I listened more to the space between your words than the words themselves. There was a time I needed answers, needed things to land just right. Now I'm learning how to sit with what doesn't ask to be solved. I breathed in slow, let the moment hold. I breathed in slow. Let the moment hold. I don't feel far from who I was. I just feel quieter now, like the part of me that was always reaching learned how to rest its hands. When I finally stood up to leave, nothing pulled at my sleeve. Some goodbyes don't need saying, they just happen gently. I don't feel lost the way I used to when things don't go my way. I let them land where they may and stay. There were years I mistook longing for something I was missing, but now I see it differently. It was just a way of listening. I don't need to be understood quickly or explained in a line. Some parts of me unfold slowly, and I don't mind. If I'm alone, it doesn't echo. If I'm quiet, it doesn't ache. It just feels like standing still without needing a place. I've learned how to sit with my choices without defending them out loud. They don't need witnesses anymore. They know how to be allowed. When I hum now it's steady, not reaching, not asking why. Just a sound that reminds me I'm here in passing time. I'll take the day the way it comes without asking what it means. Some clarity comes softly in between. I thought of you today without meaning to. It came the way weather does. Not heavy, not bright. Just something passing through. I didn't stop what I was doing. Didn't follow it very far. Some memories don't ask for more than being what they are. We were never built for permanent. It's clear to me now. We fit the way certain seasons do, and then quietly bow. There's no ache left in the remembering, no wish that it had stayed. Just a recognition of something real that moved on its way. I've learned how to hold the past lightly without closing my hands. Let it rest where it belongs and still understand. If I sing here, it's almost a whisper, not for you, not for them. Just a sound that belongs to this moment and the person I am.
I don't remember choosing this life. It showed up early, and I stepped into it without much thought. The days lined up clean enough, one after the other, and I learned the sound of being needed. I wasn't chasing anything, I just kept going, because stopping never felt like an option. The work didn't ask for believing, just showing up steady. And I found a kind of pride in being counted on. There were things I set aside without meaning to. They didn't leave all at once, they just stopped calling. Most days felt ordinary, which turned out to be the point. Nothing dramatic, nothing to explain later. I didn't mind the repetition, it gave my hands something to trust, and my thoughts somewhere to settle down. Now when I look back on it, I don't feel lost, just the shape of time spent doing what was there. And most days it feels like enough.
I used to wait for someone to tell me that I was doing it right. Some small sign in the ordinary that I had chosen the correct life. But the years kept moving gently, without answers, without proof. And somehow I kept living, even without the truth. There's a chair I always sit in when the afternoon slows down. I don't think about where I've been or measure what I've found. I listen to the house breathing the way it always has, like it knows me better than anyone and doesn't feel the need to ask. If I sing now, it's softer than before, less about being heard, more about staying present inside the sound of my own words. I don't need the past to forgive me or the future to explain. I'm here, and that feels honest in a quiet, unremarkable way.
I ran into your name today on the back of an envelope. Didn't stop my breath or anything, just made me stand there a second longer. It's funny what stays with you and what slips right out of reach. I can't remember how your voice sounded, but I remember how I felt afterward. There was a time I measured days by who I'd hear from. Now I measure them by quieter things, like whether the coffee tastes right. I don't tell stories about us much. There's not much to explain. We were two people doing our best with what we thought we knew. Sometimes late in the evening, I catch myself half listening, like I'm waiting for something that already had its turn. I let the thought pass, like I've learned to do. It's not regret exactly, it's not longing either. It's just the shape of something that fit my hands once. I think we did okay, all things considered. We left without breaking anything that mattered too much. I folded the envelope back up, put it where it belonged. Some things don't need answers, they just need a place to rest.
The window stayed open longer than it should, letting the evening settle in. I didn't close it right away. I wanted to hear the street again. Not for anything in particular, just the sound of life moving on. A voice passing, a door somewhere. Nothing I needed to respond. I folded laundry at my own pace, let the rhythm decide the time. There's comfort in ordinary motions when you stop asking them to mean something more. I thought of the way my mother used to pause before turning off the light, like she was making sure the room remembered what it felt like to be alive. I understand that moment better now, the way stillness can feel full. Not empty, not waiting, just gently usable. If I sing here, it's under my breath, not meant to travel far. Some songs are only for the room they're in and the person you are. I turn the lamp down and leave the window just as it is for the night. Nothing needs my attention right now, and that feels right. The year came in without much notice, just another morning on the floor. Same light touching the same corners, like it had all been here before. I stood a while before moving, let the quiet finish its thought. January doesn't rush you, it just waits to see what you've brought. There are plans I'm not ready to name yet. They feel better left inside, like seeds that don't need explaining, just patience and time. I don't feel the need to start over or leave anything behind. I'm carrying what still fits me and setting the rest down gently in just clear and spare, like the day is making room for me and asking me to take care. If I hum now, it's slow and steady, not hopeful, not unsure, just a sound that keeps me company, while the year becomes what it is, slow and pure.
We don't talk much now, not for any real reason. Time just found a way to widen the space. I still think of you sometimes when something almost happens, or when I laugh and no one hears it first. We knew each other in a way that didn't need proving, back when days felt open and decisions were light. You sharply, that would feel untrue. It's more like a quiet awareness that never quite leaves. I hope you found what you needed, or learned to live without it. Either way feels possible, knowing how you were. There's comfort in knowing nothing went wrong. We just walk different directions at an easy pace. If we cross paths again, I think we'd smile, maybe say a little, maybe say enough. Some connections don't fade, they just stop asking. And I've learned to be grateful for that kind of staying. was a time I stayed moving, because stopping felt risky, like something important might catch up to me. I filled the hours easily with things that sounded useful, even when they left me feeling thin. Rest didn't come natural, I had to learn it slowly, like a language spoken without words. I started noticing evenings that didn't ask for any hint, just a chair that held me in a room that stayed quiet. It wasn't relief exactly, more like permission to be where I was without fixing it. I pay attention to what doesn't need doing. Somewhere in that stillness, I found myself again. Not better, just more present. If tomorrow comes softly, with nothing pressing, I'll take it as it is and let that be enough.
There's a steadiness I didn't notice before in the way days return, not promising more than they give, just letting you learn. I wake up and the world is still here. That feels like something to trust, not because it stays the same, but because it doesn't rush. I make my way through small decisions, what to hold, what to leave. Nothing feels like a conclusion, and I've come to believe. That meaning isn't always something found or something you defend. Sometimes it's just continuing without needing an end. I don't ask the morning for answers or the night to explain. I let them move through me gently, like a familiar refrain. If I hum now, it's steady and low, not reaching, not unsure, just a sound that reminds me some things endure. I thought I'd feel a year turn, like a door or a change of scene, but it moved the way most things do, quietly in between. I didn't make a list of anything, didn't measure what stayed or went. Some endings don't need naming, they just soften and relent. There are faces I haven't thought of lately, not because they're gone, just because memory knows its own rhythm and carries things on. I'm learning not to hold moments too tightly, or ask them what they mean. January feels like a pause in the sentence, not the space between.
I used to think I'd figure it out, like it was waiting somewhere. Turn a corner, read the sign, and there it would be. Now I see it wasn't ending, just moving at my speed, asking me to pay attention instead of rushing past. I've made peace with my limit, not as something given up, but as a shape I understand well enough to live inside. There are parts of me I trust, parts I watch carefully, and a few I still forgive when they get in the way. I don't expect much from tomorrow, just that I'll show up clear, ready to do what I can and leave the rest alone. Some answers never came, but the question softened, and that turned out to be more helpful than I thought. I don't need to feel complete to feel steady, I just need enough truth to keep my footing. And tonight that feels like enough to go on.